I guess, guys, just what's the feeling like for this team, having gone through what all you've gone through this year, to be able to come down here, get a win, and keep the season going another day?
Well, I just think that, our goal was to come out here and play hard, and we wanted to give it all we got because, we didn't want to go home early. I feel like this is the start of a new season, even though it's the tournament or whatever. We came out here and we knew it was 0-0, and we just wanted to come out here and play as hard as we can.
I mean, just to piggyback off that, we've been talking about it, since about mid-season, where we were in the standings and everything like that. We knew our only chance, to make the postseason or the NCAA tournament was going to be this tournament right here. So we came in knowing that we had nothing to lose, so that meant we should play as harder than everybody else in this tournament. So it was good to see us doing that out there today.
Other questions? Okay, we'll do a follow. Well, okay, you can go ahead and follow up if you want. Go ahead.
What's going through your guys' mind when they're going through that review? Did you guys see it on the floor that his foot was on the line, or did you just kind of have to wait like everybody else?
You got it? Yeah. I'm going to be honest. I thought we were only up 2 points, so I don't know if you guys see me at the end. I was on the ground thinking we lost, but, luck was on our side, I guess. He had his foot on the line, and I think even if the game went into overtime, we would have been prepared to play another couple minutes. So.
I didn't want to foul him. I had my hand in there, and I was just thinking in practice, like, I can't let him shoot it. But, we've been jumping at they pump fakes all day, and he pump faked me. And I'm like, I knew he was going to try to do something, so I just had to stay on the ground. And he hit it. I was nervous. I thought I was going to overtime, honestly.
Okay, we'll move to the left.
Yeah, Barry Trammell with the Oklahoman. Jermaine, you guys sort of spurted away 10 minutes to go or so in the game, took command and sort of took control. What happened there midway through the second half that allowed you guys to sort of get control of that game?
I think rebounded the ball. We out-rebounded them by 10, and just staying aggressive in the second half. We had a couple mental errors and not getting back on defense in the first half, and I think we cleaned them up in the second half.
Other questions? Okay, we'll come back here on the right side, front row.
This is for Lamont. The last few weeks, it seems like guys like Jordan, Jermaine, and Derek have really carried a lot of the load on offense. They weren't hitting in the first half, and things were really going well for you. Did you feel when you saw maybe that things weren't going quite as well for them, that maybe there's a little added pressure on you that you needed to do something?
Nah, I didn't really feel like it was pressure. I feel like since I'm like one of the oldest people on the team, I feel like I got a certain responsibility, and I just wanted to, keep them in the game and just keep everybody involved. I didn't feel like I had to do anything different. I just wanted to keep everybody, tell them keep their head up and stay in the game and stuff like that, especially DC, because he had the fouls and stuff, so I was just telling him, like, yo, keep your head in the game, because he had them fouls, so I was just trying to keep everybody, head locked in.
Next question will come on the TV riser, back of the room.
This is for any of the players. Next opponent, Texas Tech, what's kind of the first thing that comes to your mind when you think of that team?
We owe Texas Tech.
Texas Tech is a very good team. We know, obviously, from the regular season, what they did to us at home, where we thought we had a chance to win the game. We went to their place, and it kind of got out of control. So the biggest thing is we're a completely different team from when we were playing in Lubbock. I think all of our guys in the locker room know that. And, just like going into this first game here against Oklahoma, our mindset was it is a new season. We've kind of been waiting for it because we have gotten better each and every day since we've gotten things figured out as a team. So with Texas Tech, obviously a really good team, we're just going to go in there and compete just like we did tonight.
Sorry, Lamont, what was your response? I didn't hear that exactly.
We owe them.
Own or owe them?
We owe them.
Oh, thank you.
They beat us last time.
And then Jermaine, having played kind of in that West Texas area, is there anything special for you about kind of playing another West Texas team, even at a different level?
No, it's just another game.
Okay, one last question for our student athletes. We'll go toward the back on the right.
Yeah, you guys shot 33 pointers tonight. What was it tonight that made you guys want to just keep shooting from outside so much?
Honestly, we only supposed to shoot about 20 a game, so we might get in trouble for that. But nah, the coaches, I feel like they have a lot of confidence in us to make open shots. So, I mean, they was open, so we was just taking them.
All right, guys, congratulations on your victory tonight. We'll let you go back to the locker room with your SID, Brian Messerly. I'm sure there'll be more questions in the locker room, but congratulations on your victory, and we'll let you get ready for tomorrow. So thank you. And let's go to questions for Coach Huggins. Okay, who wants to be first for Coach? And you're right, Coach, on the front row.
Hi, Bob. That ending got to bring up memories of the last time you guys played Oklahoma in the tournament, the Buddy Hield game. Just general thoughts on this game and I guess how it ended there.
The first thing I did was look over at the TV deal and see if Fran Fraschilla was jumped up on the table again and started screaming, "Hield, Hield," ripping his shirt and had that Oklahoma shirt on underneath of it. I mean, a real non-biased announcer. That's what we like.
Okay, here on the left.
Yeah, Bob, Culver's in bad foul trouble most of the game, and yet you still won. How satisfying is it to know you can win with getting very little out of him tonight?
Well, those other two guys, Andrews just started playing basketball, so he's going to make some mistakes, and we realize that. Logan's been in the program. This is his 4th year. So I thought he did a really good job on Doolittle, trying to stay in front of him. That was really good to see. I mean, obviously we got to have some confidence in them because we're going to play them. They got to play. We went to, I think, at Baylor, and those guys played a lot of minutes. Derek was in foul trouble there as well.
Okay, on the TV riser again.
Coach Nick Farrell with West Virginia Illustrated. What did you think of your defense the final few minutes of the game, particularly that steal by Brendan Napper that led to a Derek Culver putback to put you guys up by 3?
Well, we're getting better, and they've been looking at a little bit of film of kind of what we did before, where we made every pass hard and we had good ball pressure. You got to understand, these guys really are just, they played a half of a year because they didn't really play when those other guys were around. I mean, they played a little, but they didn't play very much. And Derek didn't play at all the first semester of the school. So they're having fun. They're having fun. They're playing hard. They're excited about playing together, and they're trying to do the things that we ask them to do that we had other guys do. And I think when you're playing 4 freshmen like we are, and if they continue to get better, then I think it bodes well for the following years.
Okay, we'll go even further back on the TV riser.
Coach, same question as your players. Next opponent, Texas Tech, just kind of what comes to your mind when you think about that matchup, that opponent?
Well, they're really good. I mean, what do they got, the #1 ranked defense in the country or something like that? And Jared Culver is the player of the year in the league, so obviously they're very talented. I think Chris is the 2-time coach of the year in the league. So they've got a lot of components, and we're just going to we're going to go play hard and see what happens. We played them really well in Morgantown. It was a real close game, so hopefully it's a real close game tomorrow.
Lamont talked about owing Texas Tech. Is it easy for you guys mentally to get past maybe a game like that when that's possibly fresh in their minds?
I don't know what Lamont thinks, man. How you ask me to know what Lamont thinks? I don't know if Lamont knows what Lamont thinks. I don't know.
Any other questions for Coach? Okay, here on the right toward the back.
Hey, Coach. Obviously, with the season that you've had this year, how does it feel coming in here into the conference tournament and getting a win?
Well, it feels good anytime you win, I think. I think when you've done this as long as I have and as long as Lon has, winning's kind of a relief, and losing's like a near-death experience, So I'm relieved.
Anything else for Coach? Okay, we'll take one last question. Coach will come on the TV riser in the back.
Coach, a lot's been made about your young players stepping up, but at times tonight, the veteran guys like Logan and Lamont kind of carried you. Can you explain your thoughts on how those three, including Chase, played tonight?
No, I thought they played well. I thought they played hard. We went through a spell which is really uncharacteristic of us. I didn't think we played very hard, and we really had some breakdowns. They scored 24 points in the paint the first half. And that's unacceptable. And that's pretty much what we talked about at halftime, was making sure we get back and find a man. But they're getting better. It's just it's a learning, growing experience. I think somebody asked me, why is Jordan playing better? He's not looking over his shoulder now. And he's not looking to see who's behind him to come in. I think when you got to play with some confidence, and he's always had confidence, but he went through a tough spell where he just didn't make any shots and turned it over too much and couldn't find his man. He can find his man now. I keep telling him it's the one with a different color shirt on, but